One thing you have to understand about the impact of technology is that it's forever changing. It's changing more rapidly now than it ever has been. We're in the information age. Even though I'm an analog guy in a digital world, I do know that as we look back at the past, there's been so much change happening at such a rapid pace recently. So sometimes it's hard to keep up. Sometimes it's hard to listen or pay attention. And I think the bad part of it all now is the fact that we don't feel. When things are slower, when you're able to slow down, you're able to see things. You're able to see, hurts in other cultures. You're able to see famine in other places. You're able to see, disparaging climate, control or whatever that looks like. But now, I think that we're so busy and inundated with ourselves that we're not able to see. So, in a year like 2020, or a year in the times that we're in now, the blessing is the fact that, I'm going to keep it real. This pandemic has allowed all of us to see. It's been the ultimate equalizer. Everyone knows what's happening. There is no putting the genie back into the bottle. So now it's okay to have a voice. And you never need permission to have a voice, but every once in a while, a reminder is okay. And this is a reminder that it's okay to have a voice. It's okay to stand up for something and have something to believe in. What I'm saying is, I hope that you can take away from this is that when it comes to activism and when it comes to your artwork, they're adjacent. They're both on a parallel journey. As long as you continue to grow and flourish or thrive as an artist in whatever discipline or genre you're in, your activism or your calling for humanity, your calling for wanting better for people should be also adjacent in that journey. And it's your job as the artist, your job, no one else's, not your agents, not your bookers, not your friends, to communicate that with people, with the world. If you look at something like a project like Lemonade I was a part of, it moved the needle in culture. It changed the way the music industry worked, but also it was a beautiful love letter to Black women. And at the time, we needed it. We needed to get information. We needed to hit the Super Bowl like Black Panthers, even though we were in bed in Canada the next day. But the goal is it's not here for us to be comfortable. I think artists are also tasked with, carrying society on our backs and being the narrators of time. We speak about learning and unlearning, and I'm going to tell you the truth, guys. Right now, we are in the digital information age. You can Google or find out anything you want to find out, from Cleopatra's toenail color to who Elizabeth Taylor's third husband was, or who was on the Housewives show last night. But are you using that for good? I think that we're in a place where there's so much information that no one wants to absorb any information. But I do feel, actually I know that we have to also unlearn. There's so much unlearning that we have to do. There's so much colonialism when it came to how we look at ourselves, what the beauty industry thinks is beautiful, what the cinematic experiences in Hollywood. All of these things are chips away at us. This trauma that we've all induced, we've all endured over our years, our parents, their parents, and the like. So as you are on your journey to learning more about art, about business, about being a creative, about being a brand, you also have to do the job and task yourself with unlearning things that just don't build you up or just have no place in society at this point. I think now is the time.